Hey, what is going on, Raptor Nation, Raptor fans? This is Talk Raps with Adonde, and hoping you're having a wonderful day so far. So, uh, the Raptors 2021-2022 season is about to get underway in 6 more days as they will take on the Washington Wizards in Scotiabank Arena, Toronto. As the season, will be a full regular season of 82 games, no bubble, no Florida, Tampa, none of that crap. Raptors are back home finally after the whole pandemic and finally somewhere to play. After in 2020 where the NBA shut down for a couple of months or about that weeks or months, and they resumed back in late July, August, and then everything went upside down, yada yada yada. Raptors had to remain in Tampa Bay. Sorry, they went from Orlando, then they went to Tampa Bay, missing the playoffs, the play-in, going 25 wins and 47 losses out of the 72. And now we're here. A lot of changes. As you know, no Kyle Lowry. He's gone. A couple other, members have been traded away. Guys like Norman Powell, But here we are. And Raptors, finished this preseason, a preseason that they didn't play last year. They finished this preseason with a record of 3-2, and as I said, there was a lot of key new names on this roster that we've seen from the last couple of years. Okay. The oldest player on this team, this roster right now, is none other than Goran Dragic, who we got in the trade for Kyle Lowry. Goran Dragic and Precious Achiuwa coming from Miami to Toronto. Raptors also drafting number 4th pick Scotty Barnes from Florida State University, and in the first round, and Delano Banton from Indiana Hoosiers University. Other draftee David Johnson. He's from, let's see here, Louisville. All right, gotta get these things correct. We also got Sam Decker. If you saw the game against Washington where Sam Decker was hitting his threes, trying to make that final roster spot. We also signed Svi Mihailuk. That's another great pickup right there. Also, Ishmael Wainwright from Baylor. That's another rookie we got also. And Justin Champagnie from the University of Pittsburgh. And some other key players like Isaac Bonga, who played for the Washington Wizards. Washington did not wanted to re-sign him. So, as I said, there's a lot of new key players, and then we can't forget the main other players that are on this team. OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, Kem Birch, Gary Trent Jr., Malachi Flynn. Who else am I missing? Yuta Watanabe, and those are the and Chris Boucher. Okay, so yesterday the Raptors did make some moves. They waived Freddie Gillespie and Reggie Perry from the roster. So all the best to those two players. Whoever signs and pick them up, maybe they'll have success where they go. And it wasn't surprising to me that Freddie Gillespie was going to get waived off the roster. I mean, he wasn't really showing much progress during the preseason. Not the same Freddie Gillespie that we saw last year when we got him. He was one of those players that, like, every time you watch him, he was just making some nice plays and his energy was there. But this seems like, I don't know, during this preseason was not for him and didn't show the team. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, before I got cut off, yeah, Freddie Gillespie didn't really show it this preseason. And Reggie Perry, it was kind of hard, because I really didn't see much of Reggie Perry, although he played a few games, got in a few minutes, but decisions had to be made uh, from the team, Nick Nurse and the others, the coaching staff. So as we head into this season, the lineups, the starting lineups, everyone's gonna have a different opinion. And look, I'm not Nick Nurse. None of us are. We don't know what the starting lineups are gonna be, but projected lineup is going to be, for me, Fred VanVleet starting point guard. There's no doubt about that. Got to put in Gary Trent Jr. to play small guard. Then you have OG Anunoby at the 3. Now at the 4, which was supposed to be Pascal Siakam's spot, because now he's injured with a shoulder. He will be out until mid-November. So taking his spot, I'm gonna have to say Precious Achua. Now, people are gonna say, well, will you put in Scotty Barnes? Now, you draft a guy, and yes, you wanna put someone that's drafted into the spot, but I just believe that you gotta put in someone who looks more ready and probably have a little bit more experience than have a rookie on the court. Okay, and Precious Achua, he's been in this league. He's been playing for, let's see his stats here. Well, he only has one experience, right? But I think with his size and the way he impressed during that preseason during the preseason, where he averaged 12.4 points, 8.6 rebounds, steals 2, blocks 0.8. I in those 5 games, I think he should get this start over Scotty Barnes. And then at center, to me, although he has only played 2 games, those 2 games wasn't really much, but you gotta go with Kem Birch. Because Well, you're not going to put Chris Boucher. He's injured. He will be out for a minimum of 2 to 3 weeks, if I'm correct, with a finger injury. You're not going to put Precious Achua in the center position. I don't think so. So your only option is Ken Birch. And, you know, with the centers, I mean, the Raptors only centers I see, as a Ken Birch and Chris Boucher. Those guys can play. Precious Achua can play center, but I really don't think you want to put Precious Achua at center. So those are the projected starting five for me. And then when Pascal comes back, Pascal will be in his original spot. Achua comes off the bench. Now we're talking about the bench now. The bench, this bench is going to look very different. A whole lot different. The only guys from last year from the bench will be Malachi Flynn and Yuta Watanabe. Those two guys. But looking at this bench, look here. Mihailuk, another, as I mentioned, great pickup, a great shooter. This guy, he looks so great in the preseason. Goran Dragic, during the preseason, let's just look at his stats right here as I'm looking. During the preseason, he averaged 8 points the preseason. Although the last game he did score 16. Rebounds 2.3. And let's see, steals at 0.5. But what Goran Dragic brings to this team is another veteran presence. Just like Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry, age 30. How old is Kyle Lowry now? Is he 37 right now? I believe. Goran Dragic is, almost same age, 35, 36, around there. And, with him being the oldest player on this Raptors team, he can at least show some of the young guys like Scotty Barnes and Champagnie and Delano Banton, Malachi Flynn, Yuta Watanabe. A lot of these young guys, even Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, the ropes and teach these guys along the way of if they make a mistake or giving guys pressure off like Nick Nurse, because it helps along the way, right? So Goran Dragic coming off the bench, I believe there you have another great person, veteran presence right there. Malachi Flynn as your another backup guard. Let's all hope that he has a wonderful season out there for him. Even off the bench, Scotty Barnes. Now Scotty Barnes in his first year, rookie. This is gonna be where the Raptors are gonna watch. Raptor fans are gonna watch and say, well, should we have selected Jalen Suggs? And only time will tell. Only time will tell. Let's just relax for right now. As soon as the season starts, let's just say, okay, well, we can't compare right now. Now, maybe after game number 50, depends on where the Raptors record is and where Orlando record is, and what the scoring stats for Scotty Barnes compared to Jalen Suggs' scoring stats is going to be at the end of the season. we will determine, us fans will determine, well, did we really make that good move or did we make a bad move? And what I mean by we, that, I mean the organization, which I should say instead of. So I know it's going to be a learning process for Scotty Barnes, and it's going to be a learning process for, Delano Banton also. Guys like those, they're in their rookie year, starting in the NBA, and when you start off in the NBA as a rookie, you're gonna get pushed around. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes out there. It's not like the NCAA where you can, get away a few things, but not here in the NBA. The NBA, right? And you just gotta be on your 2 feet, moving your feet around. Try not to make silly fouls, and know when to contest a shot. Like some of you see some going for a three, and you see a guy open, and you're you know trying to um contest a shot, and you get called for the foul. So those type of plays you gotta watch out for. So also, coming off the bench, Chris Boucher, you know another power forward slash center. Sam Decker, coming off the bench, he's another great pickup that the Raptors got. You know, and Yuta Watanabe also. So yeah. Um. So let's hear your thoughts. This is a little early preview to the season. I don't know. Like, I want to say I'm excited, but at the same time, I shouldn't have my hopes up. I should not have my hopes up for the Raptors, making it as far as to a NBA Finals. My only hopes is that they make it to the playoffs, the play-in, either one. After that, whatever comes after, that's like more icing on the cake, right? So let's hear your thoughts. I know this is a kind of I wanted to wait it until Friday or Saturday to do this, but I thought I just get it over with and done. All right. So that's gonna do it for me. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button and help me get to 300 subscribers. It'll be much appreciated. Let's hear your thoughts about the season and how well do you think the Raptors will do. Do you have a projected starting lineup? So type it in there, right? Okay. Take care, guys and girls. Peace out, and I'll see you another time, which will be maybe before the season begins or when the season begins. All right. Take care. Bye bye.